After demonetization, liquidity in banking sector grew. Henceforth, deposit rates gradually reduced and retail investors slowly starts to park their investable funds in securities market to get better return. But during COVID period, due to COVID-led uncertainties, an enormous number of retail investors rushed to stock market. According to SEBI, Demat account addition rose to an all-time high of 10.7 million between April and Jan 2021. In this video, I will cover entire area in 5 parts. Number 1. How Government of India aggregating sensitive financial market information, that is, what is the Source Act and rule. Number 2. Where from you can collect those information which Government of India has aggregated for pre-filling the return of income, that is by logging to income tax portal. Number 3. How you should reflect those information in income tax return. Number 4. Remedy available to you. And number 5. Source rule and act for collecting sensitive financial market information is section 285 BA1 and rule 114E 2 and subrule 5A. Let us come first 285 BA1. Here, obligation to furnish statement of financial transaction or reportable account. That is, Government of India cast responsibility on certain specified persons to report certain specified financial transaction to Government of India. 285BA, relevant area. Any person being Clause A, an SSE, Clause H, the recognized stock exchange. Clause J, are depository. Who is responsible shall furnish a statement in respect of such specified financial transaction or such reportable account to whom? To the income tax authority. You may go through the entire section. I am not repeating that. Now come to point. What are the specified financial transaction means? Specified financial transaction means point D, transaction by way of investment made. And these are specified by rules. And that rule is 114E. And here, subrule 2 is relevant here and subrule 5A. As per subrule 2, here, government has specified 13 such nature and value of transaction which are to be reported to Government of India, and that class of persons are specified here. And you will see here that point 6, receipt from any person of an amount aggregating to 10 lakh rupees or more in a financial year for acquiring shares issued by the company. Who is reportable person? A company. That is, company will provide that information to Government of India. specifically income tax authority. And point 8, receipt from any person of an amount aggregating to 10 lakh rupees or more in a financial year for acquiring units of one or more schemes of a mutual fund. Here, trustee is responsible. And these are 13 specified transactions required to be reportable on or after first day of April 2016. Here, scope is very restricted. If that exceeds specified limit, that is 10 lakh rupees or more, relating to securities and relating to mutual fund. That is for shares, 10 lakh rupees or more, and for mutual fund, 10 lakh rupees or more. Below that are not reportable. But after, what department can do with this info? But after 12/3/2021, Subrule 5A has been inserted. And 5A has been inserted by Income Tax 4th Amendment Rules 2021 and will effected from 12/3/2021 for the purposes of pre-filling of return of income. A statement of financial transaction under subsection 1 of section 285BA of the Act containing information relating to capital gains on transfer of listed securities or units of mutual fund, dividend income, and interest in column mentioned 2 shall be furnished by specified person. Now come to what is nature of transaction covered. Capital gain on transfer of listed securities or units of mutual fund, and for this reporting person is recognized stock exchange, depository, recognized clearing corporation, and registered to an issue and said transfer agent. Point 2, dividend income, and here reporting person is a company. Actually, after 12/3/2021, the restricted scope has been widened here. That is, under Subrule 2, you have seen there are certain specified high value transaction only reportable, that is 10 lakhs and above. But here, even a very small amount of capital gain or dividend need to be reported. Actually, this reporting is done by depository, and based on their information, IT department pre-filled your return. Now, come to Income Tax Department portal. I will provide it in description box, the link for this website. How will get the access of the said act and rules? Go to Tax, Laws and Rules. Click on Acts. Here, there are various acts. Click on Income Tax Act 1961. And here, choose section number. Now go to section 285BA. Here, there will be a message, show related rules and contents. Click here. And these are the related rules. Here, our relevant is 114E only. Just click on that. This is the same as I have already been discussed. And here our relevant part is Subrule 5A. Just go through this if you require. Sure. You may ask how department can get this data from depository. Actually, you should know that when you have opened your Demat account, you have provided your identity proof, where PAN is mandatory, bank proof, that is by way of cancelled check or in something other ways also, and you have also shared your address proof, maybe other. So either linking document is PAN. Come to point 2 of my discussion. How will you collect those securities market information which has been reflected under Rule 114E Sub-Rule 5A? At first, you should be on e-filing portal. That is, this is the link. The link will be provided in my description box. If you require, you'll get that. Then click on login. I have already logged. Here, in your income tax profile, go to Services, Annual Information Statement. Click on Proceed. Here, select EIS. Here you will get Tax Information Summary and Annual Information Statement. Go to Annual Information Statement. Here, Part A cover general information, Part B cover information relating to TDS TCS information. Here you will get information relating to tax deducted or collected at source. Our thriving area is SFT information. See, here you will get information relating to specified financial transaction, that is SFT transaction. Sale of securities and units of mutual fund. That information reflected here, which government have collected, that is aggregated by the government and reflected in AIS. Here very small amount will also be reflected, and purchase of securities and units of mutual fund also been reflected here. Now click on this. You will get in detail MC name, date of sale, security class, security name, debit type, credit type, asset type, that is whether it is long term or short term, also been reflected here. Quantity, sale price per unit, sale consideration, if STT suffered, then the amount, then cost of acquisition, unit FMB, fair market value, index cost of acquisition also been computed, status active. Here you may provide your feedback, that is optional, but you can do so. Click on that. By clicking that, you will get in detail relating to that script. You have noticed any discrepancies, you may provide your feedback by choosing proper feedback type. I have choose transfer not in the nature of sale. Then you should submit that. Now straight away come to our point 3. How you should reflect those information, and that is this information, in income tax return. Here, now for doing that, you have to choose correct ITR. But choosing correct ITR is based on the facts, and it is the duty of your consultant. You should take expert opinion in this field if you required so. But for salaried class, some sort of guidance can be provided. Generally, salaried class submit their return in ITR 1. Here, you should not select ITR 1, rather you select ITR 2 because you have to provide your capital gain or loss related information also. Point 4. Remedy available to you. If you have not filed ROI, then file ROI under section 139(1) or belated ROI under section 139(4). If you have filed ROI, then you should revise your return, that is, file revised return under section 139(5). In both of the above cases, you should consider annual information statement, which I have already discussed, and then choose correct ITR based on your head of income. Now come to a point that for the financial year 2021, you can file your belated ROI as well as you can file your revised return till 31st March 22, as this period has been extended by 3 months, especially for the financial year 2021. So, this is the remedy available to you for this financial year 2021. Suppose, next come to point 5. What department can do? Department may send you notice to justify your source of income. So, you have to be clear about your source of fund, which you have invested in Securities Market. Thanking you for viewing my video.